What is up, my homies? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to do some research and then visit the Downingtown Twin Tunnels. So there's actually 3 tunnels. One is on a roadway. The second one, the Brandywine Creek, runs through it, and the other one is a sand pit, which is like no road, just sand, mud, and a bunch of other like rocks and stuff. So the reason these are haunted, as people say, I'm not sure the exact year on it. Probably in the 1800s. There is a naked lady's torso found in the tunnel, and it was said that a biker gang came by and killed her, and her legs were decomposed further down in a creek. And since they were so decomposed, they couldn't like figure out who they belonged to. So when the officers wrote the report, they named her as Jane Doe. And if you don't know what that means, when it's an unidentified person, they use Jane or John Doe, like depending on the depending on the gender. Also, another story, which is people think it's an urban legend, is in the early 1900s, I believe, this lady who was not married had a child, or just gave birth to a child, and apparently that was frowned upon without being married. And she went to the tunnels, and if you've never seen the tunnels, there's a tunnel, an air duct, and another tunnel, and there was a wire that ran across because there's a railroad that runs across the top. And she hung herself from there, and when the rope tightened, she dropped the baby to his death. So people say you can hear the baby crying when you go through there. Another man hung himself in there, and you can hear the rope snapping when you're in there. Also, Weird Pennsylvania gave me a lot of information about this, but obviously that's a book, and not everything you read in a book is true. But Carter's pulling up some more facts about the Twin Tunnels and why they might be haunted, and also the gruesome history of the Downingtown Twin Tunnels. So I'll let you start with what you found so far.
Alright, guys, the lineup is this website that I'm on. They call these America's Scariest Tunnels. So to know that me and Wyatt are in the state of the scariest tunnels, that's unsettling for me, at least. Wyatt, you can.
I did watch a video this morning that we do have a lot of haunted places in PA, but I've never experienced anything personally in these tunnels. That's why we're going there tonight, to hopefully catch something. But from what I've known and what I've experienced, nothing has happened. So I am. That's not unsettling for me yet.
Right. Yeah.
It might happen tonight, but
Yeah.
you never know.
So guys, as you guys all know, teenagers are stupid. We were stupid teenagers, and we still act like stupid teenagers at points. Like we do this stuff.
I act like I'm 12 actually.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But this is a good nighttime hangout for teens for some unknown reason.
I think it's mostly just like to deal drugs and do mischievous stuff.
Yeah, I mean, because guys, even during the daytime, these tunnels are dark. You have to turn on your headlights really good.
There are signs going towards, like in both directions, turn on your headlights. And then there's a sign when you come out that says headlights on, to make sure you turn them off, because like it's like blinding in there. Like if you go in there during the daytime with no light, it's gonna be pitch black. Like honest to God.
Yeah. Day or night, it's turn your headlights. So, one thing I want to talk about is a story that a friend of mine told me about when she went through the Twin Tunnels. Her and her sister were in their car, and when they went through the tunnels, the music on her phone that she was playing through the speaker started going in reverse. like the beat was going backwards.
So like
The
rewinding a track, pretty much.
Yes.
That's messed up.
And then right as she exited, it started going forward again. Which is crazy to me. I wish there was evidence, but you know, this is someone that's like a friend that would never lie about something like that. That's just, I mean, that's not a story you can really make up.
So, Carter was, while Carter was talking, I was reading the first couple lines in this article, and I just want to read it out loud. It says, tunnels are scary, especially if they're dark, damp, and narrow. Add a couple of hanging, dead baby, and the discovery dismemberment body, and you have hit with anyone looking for a place to scare themselves silly. So as I said before, the dead baby, the hanging of the lady and the man, and the dismembered body of the unknown victim. So let's continue in this.
Okay, so the second tunnel, guys, is the sand tunnel, and apparently that's a good place to hold rituals and sacrifices. So, like Wyatt says, probably, you know, deal drugs and stuff, but people also have their cult meetings in these tunnels. So, maybe we'll see Tom Cruise in there tonight. You know, he's in that cult Scientology.
I don't want to see him though, at all.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's gonna. I say we want to. I'm just saying he might be there. So yeah, like it says right here, despite the rather charming road running in and out of the tunnel, it's also dark even during the day and very narrow.
Yeah, when I drove through there, the only light that I got to was like in between the two connecting tunnels, because like that's where like the wire run through, and then that's where some light comes through. But then after you enter the second tunnel, dark.
Yeah, so here it says, rumor has it a young, unwed mother hanged herself inside the shaft in the 19th century. She was holding her baby in her arms, so when she died, fell to its death in the tunnel below.
Alright, so in the 1800s is when the lady and their baby died in there.
Yep. So it says, devotees of the tunnel say you can hear the baby crying at night. They also claim you might catch a glimpse of another ghost, a man said to have hanged himself from a wire that connects the two tunnels. You may also hear him along with the baby, or at least the snap of the wire that caused his death.
Like I said before, like hearing the snapping, and I said rope, but it's actually the wire that he hung himself from. Yeah, so hearing or actually seeing is not pleasant to see.
So these stories are so crazy that they're impossible to confirm, but also impossible to deny. But the tale of dismembered body is authentic. In 1995, a maroon suitcase was found in the creek. It had been taped shut, bound with wire, and wrapped in a garbage bag. Inside was the nude torso of a woman. Her legs were missing.
Yeah, so 1995 is when the torso was discovered, but we're not sure how long it was in there. They don't have anything in here about when it actually happened. Like I said, no legs, just the torso. It was of a nude lady.
And still to this day, she's known as Jane Doe because they ran DNA tests, the police, and they can't figure out who this person was. And then 6 months after the suitcase was discovered, a pair of legs were found in Middletown Township, about 20 miles away. They were too decomposed to definitively match them to the murdered woman in the suitcase. However, according to the medical examiner, the bones did seem to fit with those of the torso left in the suitcase.
Yeah, so they pretty much, I think it was a motorcycle gang who killed this lady, and so they cut her up, put her torso in a suitcase, threw her into the creek, then drove 20 miles further to throw her legs into another creek. So with this murder being added to the tunnels, the reports that you can sometimes hear women crying, "Help me." Other times you may find graffiti, and with her body was found like a suitcase with an arm sticking out of it. And I've heard that in the Weird Pennsylvania story. There's a suitcase painted in the tunnel with graffiti, the arm hanging out, and like a bubble saying "Help me." So, pretty weird stuff. It doesn't say what tunnel that graffiti was painted on. Hopefully we see it tonight, but if we don't, hopefully we'll see it when we go there a second time. So if you want to see us explore all 3 tunnels, like this video. If you reach 10 likes, Carter, Dylan, and I will go to all 3 tunnels. Maybe late evening, maybe like a little bit light out or dark out.
It doesn't really matter. Either way, we're gonna need flashlights.
Yes. And we're gonna go and explore all 3 tunnels. If you guys want to see that, like the video. 10 likes, we'll do it. And yeah, so this is creepy stuff. Hopefully we catch something tonight. But since of the weather right now, we will be staying in my car but driving through the tunnels very slowly. Hopefully there's not a lot of traffic at nighttime, so we can like stop and get a clear picture of the graffiti on the wall. We'll drive through there twice, one time facing one way and the second time facing the opposite way, so you can see both sides of the tunnel. And then we'll try to get a picture of the wire connecting the 2 tunnels to show you where the man hung himself, and hopefully get a good picture of that. But we will see you guys on the road before the tunnel. Alright guys, we're not in the tunnel yet, we're in a Regal parking lot. We had to wait for it to get dark enough, and I think it's dark enough. So we got Carter in the back riding along with us because he did the research, so he had to come along. We got Dylan behind the camera, making sure we get a good shot. Us. We do? Oh no, we do. Alright. Let's get this shot. Turn on headlights. So like just turn it. There's a tunnel right there. Entrance to the Downingtown Twin Tunnels. I know. The graffiti on the walls is insane right now. I can see it probably right here. So since we have a car behind us, we're going to turn around and do it again with the window down to get better footage. I can get footage right now, right? Like, because when I do this, I really can't see a thing because it is reflecting me. So, all right, turn off the headlights and go to find a place to turn around. Another shot of the tunnels, straight ahead. You can't. There we go. I got it. I got the shot. Alright, Nolan, look out your window. Drive slowly through here. So probably when we do this video exploring, we'll be able to slow down and see the graffiti a lot better.
Where's the line the guy hung himself at?
Right here. You look up top there.
Yeah.
No, up here, Don. You look up there. I don't know if you can see it. I can barely see it though. But that's where the.
Hey, you want to try?
Yeah. Give me. Actually, give probably the camera. You look up there ahead. That's where. Might see the camera and try to get a better shot. Oh, you're gonna record something now. Right there. Right there. There's a wire where the guy hung himself. And the lady hung herself too with her baby. So keep shining you out your window while we keep on going.
Speaking of graffiti.
It's honestly super creepy, guys.
Honestly.
Rest in peace, Amy, 2011. Beware, Laura. Alright.
Yeah, I get chills.
Yeah. I got chills. So guys, in there, they said, rest in peace, Amy, 2011. Beware, Laura, or Laura, whatever.
2 pentagrams were in there, in the first tunnel we drove through.
Yeah, so pretty creepy stuff. We'll talk to you when we get back to Carter's house and give you like our final thoughts about it and what we have planned for the future. Alright guys, we have made it back from the twin tunnels. Honestly, all 3 of us are a little spooked from going there. Now nothing happened, but just seeing the graffiti on the wall going through there the second time was kind of messed up. There's a rest in peace Amy 2011 graffiti.
Beware sign.
Beware Laura graffiti. We didn't see any suitcase with a hand sticking out, but if you guys get this video to 10 likes, we'll make sure to find it when Carter and I go explore all 3 tunnels, because I'm not sure what tunnel it's in, but it's there. There's sightings of it, right? I've seen pictures of it on the internet, so it's got to be true, obviously. What are your personal thoughts about it, Carter? Going through there for the 3rd time in your life?
So I've never driven through that slowly before to really look at what it says, but seeing the rest in peace Amy, the beware Laura, seeing that, seeing a lot of pentagrams in there as well. It's very unsettling.
Also,
and
like,
I had chills right up my spine and all over my body when we left. Right as the tunnel was behind us.
like also like just driving up to it, seeing like how you can see nothing inside there. It's just like it's freaky. Like even during the daytime, you drive there, you see nothing inside there until your headlights are on and you're driving through there. Also, when we stopped and looked at the wire with where the tunnels were split, just like imagining a guy up there just dead, like lifeless, just hanging there. It just like, it's weird to think about, I know, but like hearing the stories about it, knowing if it's real or not, just seeing that out there and knowing that someone hung themselves from there is just freaky.
2 people actually, yeah. 2 people did.
Yeah, 2 people and a baby died because it was dropped from that distance from the ground to where the lady was hung. It was just messed up. And I know you didn't see a lot of graffiti the first time because the car was behind us, but like driving slowly and seeing like weird pictures, and not just like pentagrams like Carter saw, but like just weird artsy pictures that like are kind of demonic, but like also just like straight weird. It just like Carter said, gives you chills up and down your spine. So Don, I know you're behind the camera the whole time. What was your thoughts when you were looking at what we were talking about and what you saw?
Well, what I saw was a lot of graffiti, and then also when I gave Carter the camera to look up at where the wire was, that was creepy because like after Carter the camera, I'd look up, I'd like lean down, look up to see what it was like, and yeah, a lot of graffiti, a lot of spooky graffiti, scary graffiti, and everything in there was creepy for some reason.
And also, like, the thing about it, I don't even remember which tunnel it was, but like at some point, a biker gang stopped at this girl in the middle of the road, killed her, cut her up, and then just left with like nothing happened. And like we probably drove over where the dead girl was, or where bikers were standing, or where blood was on the road. It's just crazy to think about. But that has been our experience with driving through the twin tunnels. Well, just the one tunnel. There are 2 more tunnels that we want to explore. So remember, if you get us 10 likes, all 3 of us will go there and explore some more. It'll go up on this channel, and hope it happens. But it have to be like warmer outside and also not as wet, because it was pouring. When
It
we
was awful.
It was wet and rainy, so not the best.
It was also cold.
Not the best condition to go and
It was very
explore
cold as well.
a tunnel that's muddy and stuff. So, thank you for watching. Leave down in the comments what you think about this experience, and if you would like to come on the exploring adventure with the 3 of us. We want more people to come with us, more people in the video, you know. Scare the shit out of some people, you know.
Like really, like we want somebody to come with us, just so you can experience what we experience.
Yeah, and guys, again, it's free. Like, we're not gonna charge you for coming on an adventure with us. It's completely free.
It's free.
Yeah.
But it would really help out, you know, the channel to subscribe and give us some likes. And, you know, guys, we would like to interact with you and have you guys kind of experience what we experience. Because remember, guys, you're never gonna truly know what's truly happening if you don't come along with us.
And also, the reason I want to bring more people along on these trips is because if more people see it, it's more likely that people will believe it, because more people have more witnesses to experience, like if it's haunted or demonic or whatever.
Yeah.
So like it's better to have more people talking about it than just one person
Yeah,
talking
you
about
guys seen us talk about it thousands of times, and on my channel, on Dylan's channel, on Wyatt's channel, you've seen us talk about it all the time. So to have more people might make it, you know, see how other people handle it would be interesting. I think not just for the viewers, you guys, but also for us. We want to see how other people would handle it, because it is real, whether you want to believe it or not. I mean, me and Wyatt, we weren't sure we totally believed it when we first saw it on YouTube, and now that we've actually experienced it, we're just like, there's something else out there, but we don't really know totally what it is, and we like to talk to other people who have experienced stuff and see what they think.
Yeah, it's good to have other people's takes on certain topics. Like that's why people enjoy making podcasts, because you're talking about topics with other people and see what they think about it. So that's why we want more people to come on these trips with us. It's also a good time. Like, you're just hanging out with people you enjoy hanging out with. So
Yeah, so guys, DM any one of us on Instagram, and we'll try to work something out to get you guys to come with us to our next adventure.
yes, since it'll be on my channel, I can be the main contact for timing and all that, and
Yeah.
like location.
So, are you gonna leave our Instagrams down the link?
I'll link all our Instagrams down the link if you're gonna want to follow us. Just follow us or contact us about anything having in the future. If you want to come along, we would like to have anyone. But thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and peace out.